Alright, what's good, people? You know who it is. It's your boy Hustler88. Welcome to the channel. I know it's been a minute. I've been posting videos and I don't know how many. I can't even count. I can't even reminisce what I had just uploaded. But anyway, you know, I'm back to the fact. You know, I'm fresh to death, as you can see right now. You can see my first cut, right? Yeah, it's freshed up, but I had to get a haircut. You know, it's been like a couple of weeks for me not getting a haircut. You know, I don't want to be sloppy or anything. I want to be decent. You know, you gotta be decent. You gotta have a good personal hygiene. But anyway, what I want to talk about is Microsoft conference for E3 2017, and E3 is about to come up in I think 20 days, or it can't be 30 days, but it's got to be at least like probably 2 weeks but from now. But anyway, I'm so excited about E3, and E3 is about to become like a holiday for me. It's like each year when games come out, it's going to be a holiday. Like each time they bring out games, an IP is going to be something that's more pickable, you know what I mean? Everything has to be like inevitable to the point where it's like these games is just anticipated to the point you have to go pick it up. But Microsoft, I have to start with Microsoft first, because you know Microsoft has been lacking up for the past couple of months and 1 year. You know, they did pretty good in 2014 or 15, between those 2 years, but 2016 they haven't been posting any like games whatsoever. Like in terms of exclusives, like their exclusives is not like really good in terms of bringing out content that innovates consumers to want to buy that product. But they already recently released and actually sold the product for the Xbox One S. I don't know how many sales they had, but I think it was like 1 million. But this time they get ready to release not Microsoft, but they get ready to release Xbox One Scorpio, and I don't think that's the actual title of it, but actually they have to name something that's more like simple, that's more simplified. Like I don't want something that's more complicated. But they already revealed the specification of the system. They're gonna upscale to like 4K. I'm not gonna go into details. I'm gonna give you a little bit of it. 4K. Actually, the process is pretty fast. Then it's similar to the PS4 Pro, but now with the Scorpio, I mean, even though Microsoft is gonna release, I know because I'm gonna bring out like different predictions of the conference that's going to take place at E3, and they're going to have their conference on Sunday. And I think that's kind of odd for them to have their conference on Sunday. They normally have it on a Monday, but this time they have it on a Sunday. But Microsoft made a big sure that in terms of their games, like what's the purpose of showing the console without any exclusives, any IPs, any games, no gameplay? You know, I think last year and the last year before that, they showed a lot of gameplay, and they need to consistently do that every year at E3. Every conference that they have to be consistent every year. If not, they're gonna lose consumers. They actually gonna go, I think they actually, for you know, the hardcore Xbox fanboys, I don't think it's not for the fanboys, but for the hardcore gamers that's like a Microsoft fan. I mean, I love Microsoft. Don't get me wrong, I love Microsoft. But for me, I'm not like a fanboy. You know, I have my pros and cons towards Microsoft. And my cons towards Microsoft is that they don't bring a lot of exclusives just like Sony. I'm not a fanboy of Sony, but Sony, on the other hand, they have some cons as well. And you know, every console, every company is not perfect at the end of the day. It's not perfect. You're gonna have some flaws, you're gonna have some limitations, but at the end of the day, you have to embrace every game that comes out. and I don't hate Nintendo. I plan on, buying my cousin a Nintendo Switch probably this month. But anyway, what's my thoughts at E3 2017, my predictions? Now, my thoughts is that they're going to bring out the console, which is the Xbox Scorpio, or Project Scorpio, whatever the title is, but I don't think it's going to be the title. They already revealed the specs. They're going to reveal the console, and I think the console is going to be, it's going to be kind of small, but kind of like the PlayStation Pro, similar to the PlayStation Pro, but I heard that it's supposed to be way better than the Pro. The upscale is supposed to be like the power. It's supposed to be the powerful system, and the price I think is going to be maybe about $399 or either $499 if you want something that's more like, if you want like bigger space. I think at its best it's going to be $399. I got a feeling it's going to be $399. They're going to show at least maybe 3 or 4 IPs. But the only thing I really want from Microsoft is to bring games. Just because you showing off your console does not necessarily mean it's going to be spectacular or everybody's going to buy it. You got to consume someone that does not have an Xbox console at all, does not have an Xbox One or Xbox One S, but now they have to actually upscale their sales to a whole nother level. They have to bring that console to the point where it's like, well, I have to attract these consumers to where they have to get this console. Like, I have to bring them something. Give us an IP that's never been, shown anywhere else. Never have been originated from someone else. It has to be originated from something that's more creative, that's something that's more imaginative, something that's more driven story based. But Microsoft, they have to do better. Sony is really doing a good job. Like, they just selling their consoles like hotcakes, like really, like real talk. Like, they really like upscale their sales. The games, I mean, they bring out exclusives like non-stop. I think they got a game called Days Gone. I forget the name of it, but they got The Last of Us 2. I'm gonna have to do a prediction on Sony as well, but for right now, my main focus is on Microsoft because Microsoft has been slacking off, and they really have to step up their game this time. They really have to step it up. If they don't step it up, I am not buying an Xbox Scorpio project at all. But right now they really need to bring out some games. Games is that's like the most important thing about the conference, because you want to attract audience. Like, you don't want to attract people that's a hardcore gamer. That's like the wrong audience. You want to attract people that has never played Microsoft games at all. I know they're gonna show Crackdown 3. They're gonna show Cuphead. I never even played that before. I probably have an interest towards it, but what else they're gonna show? They're not gonna show Halo. I think the sequel. I have Halo, but I don't have the newest one. I have the Collection Edition. Actually, like all the games that has been, been sold under Microsoft exclusively. What else? I think that's about it. They're gonna show like sports games. They're gonna show FIFA 18. They're gonna show Madden 18. I haven't even played Madden in a while. I haven't even played any video games in a while, but I'm just lacking off. You know what I mean? I just gotta get back to my game. Also, I got The Injustice 2. What's so crazy about this is that I have not opened this game at all. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm just so busy. I got so many things like on my head right now. Like, come on, I got Injustice 3. I heard so many good things about this, but that's my thoughts about Microsoft. And I have nothing against Microsoft. I have an Xbox One console, and I'm not biased against it. But you know, I'm really skeptical of what they're gonna like do with this conference. Like, they really have to step it up. Like, I think in 2014 and 15, it really surprised me. I think Microsoft really blew me away with, in terms of, you know, bringing out games. But when they brought out a lot of games, it seems like it wasn't really appealing to me at all. They had showed Crackdown, and then they had showed Scalebound. I wasn't really interested in it. I'm like, I'm not like appealed to it. I wasn't like, I was just bored like after watching those games. But in terms of them showing like Gears of War 3, I was really attracted to it. I already got the game, and I haven't even played the game. And you know, I got so many consoles to the point where it's like, I don't know what to play. My mindset is telling me, I don't know what to play. What can I play first? Can I play this? Can I play that? It's like, come on. But anyway, tell me what you think about this video. Leave your thoughts, comments, like, subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Please, when you subscribe to this channel, please hit that notification button. Do not forget to hit that notification button. If you don't hit that notification button, I don't know, you're gonna miss out. But I'm not gonna post a lot of videos, but you know, I think 2017, I have to post at least maybe 2 or 3 videos a day if I get a chance to, because you know, I have a busy life, I have a busy schedule. But it is what it is. Just tell me your thoughts, give it a like, give it a thumbs down if you don't like this video. And yeah, next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see what Sony has in store for this prediction of 2017. I don't know how I'm supposed to get into E3. I don't know how to get there. I'm trying to figure out how to register to there, but I think there's no way I can do it. But I think you have to go through certain processes to get through it. But you have to get through like a certain organization to get the E3. You know, you get to play like demos and stuff like that. But yeah, just share this video, share it to a friend, share it to somebody that you don't even know. Tell a friend, and I'm out. This is peace, salute, God bless.